Graduates, if there is a sticker on your or a star on your reader card, please proceed to the table at the stage to confirm your pronunciation of your name. Once again, graduates, if there is a sticker or a star on your reader card, please proceed to the table on the stage, in front of the stage, to confirm the pronunciation of your name. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like you to direct your attention to the Jumbotron for a student-produced video. Last call, graduates. If you have a star or a sticker on your reader card, please come up to the line at the stage so we can verify your pronunciation of your name. Graduates, can I have your attention, please? We need you to return to your seat as the ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please return to your seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 2021 Spring Commencement at the University of Northern Iowa. Please rise for the processional of Dr. Mark A. Nook, President of the University of Northern Iowa, and the Commencement Platform Party.
Candidates for graduation and esteemed guests, I bid you welcome to the Spring 2021 commencement exercises of the University of Northern Iowa, which will now be in order. My name is John Valentine, and I will be serving as your commencement marshal. Thank you for abiding by the social distancing and face mask requirements in order to have a successful commencement ceremony today. Please remain standing and join in singing of our national anthem, pre-recorded by Senior Holly Roseland, candidate for a Bachelor of Music Education degree.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. At this time, please welcome the President of the University of Northern Iowa, Dr. Mark Nook.
Thank you. Parents, family members of today's graduates, faculty and staff in attendance, either here in our auditorium or joining us for our online services, welcome to the University of Northern Iowa's 2021 commencement ceremony. It's indeed an honor to be with you today to celebrate this milestone in the lives of our graduates. COVID is a major part of our lives. It's a major part of your journey, your educational journey. It has impacted all of us. COVID has taken some of our loved ones. Many of us have lost friends and family members. It has impacted every aspect of our daily lives. It has impacted this ceremony. It has changed each of us, sometimes in positive ways because of the lessons we've learned, but mostly it's been very, very difficult for us. It is one of the reasons that I am particularly proud and honored to be here with you today and be able to celebrate your accomplishments and be able to get together. This is a special ceremony for me, a very special ceremony, because those of you that are graduating and started here just 4 years ago, we began this journey together. It was 4 years ago that I started at this university. And it was during orientation I met many of you for the first time and welcomed you to the university and told you why I came to this university. We talked about the sense of community that is built here, a sense of community we've really seen this year as we have managed through the COVID crisis, the pandemic. But I also ask you each to make a date with me 4 years out, 4 years after that, to meet me here today to receive this diploma. Thank you for keeping that date. You as a group will always have a special place in my heart since we started this journey together and are now at this point in your education. The University of Northern Iowa prides itself on helping everyone, students especially, but even faculty and staff and community members, reach their educational, their professional, and their personal life goals. Today we celebrate all of you, each of you, reaching one of those educational goals and beginning on those professional goals. This is graduation. Graduation is an end. It's an awarding of a degree. It acknowledges the hard work that you've put in, the late nights that you've put in, the friendships that you've built, the work that you've done. But it's also a commencement. Commencement means to begin. And it really is your first day, not just as an alum, but your first day as a professional. I'll try not to do that again. Your first day away from this institution. Congratulations on making it to this point. Parents, relatives, friends of our graduates, thanks for being here today. But more importantly, thank you for the support that you've lent these graduates throughout their lives to get them to this really momentous point, to earn a degree and to have that degree awarded here at the University of Northern Iowa. To our faculty and staff, many are online today, thank you for the efforts that you have put in, the commitment that you've made to your disciplines, but mostly the commitment that you've made to these students to help them learn, to help them reach these educational goals, and to become professionals in their field. Thank you to the many faculty that are joining us and have had an impact on your lives. And thank you to the many staff as well. Many are working here today, but have also reached out to help with advising, to help with financial aid, to help you find your path here outside of the classroom. So enjoy today. Take some time to reflect on your time at the university and understand that today you get a degree. But over the last 4 years, more importantly, you have gotten an education. Most of you will use your degree at some time, the training you've received. But each of you will every day use that education that you have received at the University of Northern Iowa. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for making this a special day for this university. Wish you the very, very best. Enjoy this moment. Thank you. This morning you will see that some of our candidates are wearing red, white, and blue honor cords. This honor cord indicates that these students have served, are serving, or will be serving our country in the military. This recognition is well-deserved, and we are deeply grateful for their service and bravery, which affords us our freedom. I asked our graduating students who are current members of the military or a veteran to please rise. Please accept our appreciation of the service you have rendered to us and our country. Thank you. I would also at this time like to ask all current members of the military or veterans who are in attendance in our audience to please rise and let us recognize you for the service that you have provided to us and our country. Would the veterans and current military please rise?
Esteemed guests, you may have noticed that some of our candidates today are wearing bronze medallions. This medallion indicates these students are graduating with summa cum laude honors, which means they have achieved an academic level which places them in the top 3% of their academic college graduating class. The university is very proud to recognize these candidates at this time. Would the summa cum laude candidates please rise so we may recognize and honor you? Thank you. Students graduating with magna cum laude honors have earned a grade point average, placing them in the top 4% through top 8% of those students graduating from their academic college, and they are wearing purple honor cords. Will the magna cum laude candidates please rise so we may recognize and honor you? Thank you. Students graduating cum laude have earned a grade point average, placing them in the top 9% through top 15% of those students graduating from their academic college or division, and they are wearing gold honor cords. Will the cum laude candidates please rise so we may recognize and honor you? Thank you. The Purple and Old Gold Award is the highest award given by the University of Northern Iowa. Named after the university colors, the traditional awards were first presented at commencement ceremonies in 1939. One student is selected from each discipline that has demonstrated outstanding academic success. Students wear a bronze medal to symbolize their achievements, are noted in the commencement program, and a permanent notation is made on their academic transcript. The university is very proud to recognize these candidates at these times. Would the Purple and Old Gold recipients please rise so we may recognize and honor you? At this time, we proceed to the awarding of degrees. Will the candidates for the specialist and master's degrees please rise? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the college and the university, I have the honor to present to you these graduate candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for their respective degrees. I am pleased to commend them to you for for the awarding of those degrees.
By virtue of the authority granted by the state of Iowa to the Board of Regents, and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you, as appropriate and qualified, the degree of Master of Arts in Education, Master of Athletic Training, Specialist in Education, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of the University of Northern Iowa. Congratulations.
The graduates will now be individually recognized. Dr. Deirdre Heisted, Professor and Executive Director of Undergraduate Studies, will read the names of the graduates. Graduates will be escorted to the stage wearing their face masks, and each student will be acknowledged by presenting their reader card and carrying their official diploma cover to the stage. Please be seated.
Tristan Aldis, Katie Marianne Anderson, Samantha Lynn Anderson, Abigail Hope Outen, Kaylee Bailey, Paula Bekovic, Kelly Elizabeth Brockway, Michelle Brockus, Carrie Ann Bullerman, Sydney Butler, Michael Rose Carlson, Brooke Elizabeth Carton, Christina Marie Cavey, Nicholas Shell, Alexander Jordan Crum, Tabitha Wamboy Decker, Sydney Taylor Drexler, Abby Elizabeth Engelberth, Heather Louisa Jones Everhart, Emily Elizabeth Getz, Emily Adrienne Hagenbach, Fabiola Hernandez, Jennifer Lynn Hillebrand, Madison Lynn Heingardner, Jade Tony Johnson, Aitha Juarez, Emily Suzanne Cash, Denise Cassis, Sydney Lynn Cowden, Sydney Knapper, Rachel Graham Coop, Morgan Ann Leiter, Melissa Ann Lemke, Elsa Ruth Lehigh, Alexis Lynn Lindsay, Valerie Lynn Lowenberg, Abigail Marie Meyer, Phyllis Milimo, Sean Dwayne Miller, Kristen M. Mossman, Caitlin Joy Mortensen, Kristen Marie Noonan, Jamie Michelle Odell, Rachel Catherine Page, Morgan May Peterson, Janet M. Premier, Haley Jo Roush, Miranda Ann Rawson, Paige Reynolds, Lena Roberts, Hannah M. Schmidt, Morgan Marie Schmidt, Madison Christine Schmidt, Rifat Rezwana Siddiqui, Jacqueline K. Smith, Michelle Meal Smith, Catherine Taylor Smellman, Rebecca Stevens, Moses Adore Ulam, Megan Elizabeth Barloon Ung, Natalie Elizabeth Waddock, Abigail Christine Rittenauer, Kyle Andrew Kelly Weavers, Callie Maria Williams, and Kara Malidia Zwanziger.
Will the candidates for the bachelor's degree please stand? Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the university, I have the honor to present to you these candidates who have successfully fulfilled the requirements for their respective bachelor's degree. I am pleased to commend them to you for the awarding of those degrees.
Graduates, by the virtue of the authority granted by the state of Iowa to the State Board of Regents, and by them delegated to me, I hereby grant to each of you as appropriate and as qualified the degree of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Arts, or Bachelors of Liberal Studies, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. I now pronounce you graduates of the University of Northern Iowa. You may now move your tassel to the left side of your cap.
We will now continue to individually recognize the graduates. Dr. Deirdre Heisted will read their names. Graduates will be escorted to the stage wearing their face mask, and each student will be acknowledged by presenting their reader card and carrying their official diploma cover to the stage. Please be seated.
Amala Akidi, Mira Ann Aldini, Crystal Nicole Albertson, Avery Elizabeth Allen, Hannah Allen, Catherine Elizabeth Allison, Sarah Ali Al-Rama, Zara Luai Al-Sayhati, Riley Marie Amos, Alyssa Renee Anderson, Allison Charlene Bates, Whitney M. Bates, Corey Robert Barth, Emily Case Beatty, Emily Jane Beecher, Becca Lucianne Bell, Abigail Grace Bennett, Madison Rianne Bianchi, Bailey Nicole Bickett, Blair Elise Borman, Chelsea Bullhusey, Erin Kathleen Bolte, Kennedy Lorraine Boston, Kristen Virginia Boyle, Angela Brand, Kimberly Sue Brame, Jenna Joanna Brelge, Hannah Lynn Brumley, Carly K. Bryan, Hannah Renee Buffington, Alisa Maria Calderon, Michaela Marie Callan, Laura Marie Campbell, Whitney Elizabeth Canaday, Alexis Renee Coughlin, Jessica Ann Carlson, Emmeline Lauren Carr, Georgia Ann Kastner, Cecile Marisol Castellanos Aguilar, Kennedy Joe Chapman, Madison Ann Cheney, Alyssa Marie Christian, Josie Ray Christensen, and Allison Marie Clement, Kristen Marie Collins, Brooke Anissa Cooper, Whitney Elise Coda, Caitlin Marie Kraft, Ashley S. Krim, Michael Crimmins, Hannah Beatrice Kronquist, Alexis Elizabeth Dare, Sophie Rose Duntalo, Jade Jean Dofton, Alexander Scott Davidson, Sarah Lynn Davis, Alec Joseph Deppie, Chandler DeWeese, Kennedy K. Dighton, Alyssa Keene Eaton, Matthew Nicholas Eiselstein LaFrance, Madison Lee Elsbecker, Candace Ann Engelhart, Bailey Lynn Epling, Kaylee Lean Eskelson, Josie Ann Marie Fagan, Alana Mae Folds, Cassidy Bender, Abigail Claire Fink, Brianna Lee Fisher, Amanda Christine Field, Elizabeth Ann Flaherty, Jackson Dennis Foster, Morgan Elizabeth Francis, Kaylee Lenore Frandl, James W. Galenitz, Kelsey Lynn Garrett, Autumn Dawn Gerber, Bailey Ann Gilbert, Brittany Joe Gilbert, Madison Goach, Mason Maria Gatto, Dana Diane Grassley Stone, Stephanie Caroline Greenfield, Madison Nicole Gremler, Alejandro Luis Guido, Eric Dennis Hahn, Ali Salah Hamada, Cassidy Sue Hansen, Brody John Hardman, Catherine Jean Harris, Tanisha Hawkins, Molly Catherine Heffron, Alexander James Hyman, Mackenzie Rose Helly, Selena K. Henderson, Kirsten Marie Henricks, Catherine Olivia Hermson, Spencer Joseph Heyer, Brittany Hildebrandt, Madeline Marie Hill, Allison Hilleman, Bobby K. Hilmer, Sydney Joe Hilsabeck, Riley Sue Hins, Tate Trey Hoffmeister, Kayla Christine Hollis, Kara Lynn Hooper, Jenna Elizabeth Hoover, Sarah Michelle Hoy, Allison Ann Hudacek, Megan Renee Hudson, Mallory May Hubner, Justin Allen Hunnerdose, Zainab J.C. Elo, Catherine Ann Jackson, Antoine Albert Demetrius Jacques, Janelle Joe Jensen, Shia Adeline Jensen, Taylor Jewel Jocumson, Emma Lene Johnson, Ella Valentine Jordan, Amanda Leanne Jurgensen, Lexus Geraldine Kalkworth, Alexandra Marie Cantor, Mary Elizabeth Kellis, Erin Kelly, Bethany Ann Kester, Maggie Lynn Clyer, Shyla Brianne Kolka, Katie Lynn Conkler, Samantha Kraft, Emily Jane Kramer, Taylor Nicole Kress, Nicole Lynn Kreger, Sydney Marie Krogman, Kaylee Joe Cruzy, Tanner Lee Kewins, Kirsten Ann Tabscott LeBlanc, Haley Ann Langstrad, Grace Ann Larkin, Hannah Diane Larson, Shelby Rebecca Larson, Nehemiah Marquay Latchman, Alex Laughlin, Bailey Marie Lawler, Torian James Lee, Jacob Todd Lenker, Natalie Sierra Lindsay, Jada Marie Lippincott, Alex Ryan Loudon, Jordan Ashley Law, April Mona Liu, Anthony James Labinga, Hannah Grace Luch, Meredith Ann Luke, Emily Violet Lynch, Joshua Vadim Malik, Brooklyn Cameron Manders, Taylor Marie Marshall, Megan Ashley Malley, Kylie J. Marley, Kelsey McKay Mather, Hannah K. Mathidas, Makai Elijah Mayberry, Samantha Lynn McCoy, Samantha Jean McHugh, Tanner McDonald, Catherine May McGrain, Delaney Grace McRoberts, Emily Rebecca Medina, Ellie Ann Meineke, Danny K. Meister, Riley Nicole Melchert, Jared Thomas Metzen, Peyton Joanne Miller, Angela Marie Mills, Micah Lee Mitchell, Annie Catherine Middlestadt, Casey Mongar, Madison Dawn Mormon, Elise Moriarty, Mariah Lynn Morris, Hannah Ray Mullenbach, Molly K. Nee, Kayla M. Neubauer, Kendra Ann Newell, Alyssa Nicole Newman Klein Hesseling, Kevin Tong Nguyen, Macy Lee Noose, Julie Amber Noriega, Adalisa Nushinovic, Parker Reed Olson, Kaylee June Olson, Markale Joe Olson, Mary Otero, Ashley Elizabeth Painish, Haley Lauren Palmer, Christian William Palmer, Christopher Kent Parsons, Isabella Rupak Patel, John Dale Patterson, Shiloh Marie Patterson, Emily Francis Paul, Jimmy Lee Foam, Emma Pistorino, Summer Plumley, Chase Michael Potabom, Madison Faith Potabom, Breezy Preston, Madeline Alexis Price, Crystal Dawn Putz, Taylor Lee Rains, Rebecca Lynn Renslow, Sully Christian Ryerson, Erica Veen Ricketts, Carter Scott Roberts, Shayna Jean Robinson, Andrew Rosemark, Rachel Marie Roshek, Teresa Jean Rossmiller, Kelsey Elizabeth Runnels, Taylor Renee Salgi, Lucas Michael Sanders, Brett Catherine Schneider, Sydney Margaret Schneiderman, Sierra Elaine Schobert, Colton Charles Schroeder, Michaela Grace Schulte, Brittany Schumann, Taylor Graham Scaring, Abigail Seeger, Nora Catherine Seaman, Taylor Brooke Seaton, Sydney Michelle Senchins, Lauren Elizabeth Schaff, Jalen Ray Sharp, Erica K. Shahan, Cameron Ashley Shaw, Morgan Christine Sietzma, Madison Haley Scantz, Diana Lynn Slight, Kelsey Abigail Smith, Riley Joe Smith, Emily Patricia Snelling, Jaden Snitker, Andrew Michael Sodawasser, Lauren Nicole Specht, Ellie Lynn Spillane, Taylor Ann Spitz, Laura Kirsten Stanish, Olivia Catherine Stearns, Riley Steckelberg, Matthias Steen, Cameo Taylor Stevens. Megan Lee Stewart. Emma Alexandra Stockwell. Shannon Grace Stolen. Jason Taps. Mallory May Thede. Zoe Marie Thompson. David Keller Typhon Thaler. Allison Marie Triplett. Jasmine Nicole Trumbley. Brianna Rose Van Beek. Megan Ann Van Beek. Madison Elizabeth Van Dam. Sven Vandenberg. Dalton James Van Eaton. Lori Beth Van Kirk. Bailey Sierra Vannersveld. Naomi Ann Veldboom. Taylor Renee Vincent. Annalise Noel Wall. Jordan Tyler Wally. Joshua Waltman. Lauren Cecilia Ward. Riley Lynn Worthen. Allie Lynn Waterman. Madeline Jane Webb. Brenna Nicole Weidman. Isabella Christine Wernholm. Taylor Ray Wheeler. Emily Joyce White. Sadie Lynn Whitfield. Christopher John Wigton. Peyton Wilkin. Caitlin Ann Williams. Lindsay Elise Whitrock. Chloe Catherine Woodley. Erica Sally Woldridge. Kelsey Ray Wolf. Jessica Laura Wolf. Rachel Utzi. Hannah Victoria Zwanziger. And Elijah Samish.
At this time, please welcome the President of the Northern Iowa Student Government, Ellie Boating.
Thank you, Dr. Valentine. Hello, everyone. My name is Ellie Boating, and as of yesterday, I earned a degree in political communication with minors in politics and law and women in gender studies. I have been a lot of things during my time here at UNI. I've been a student, a friend, a summer orientation leader, a resident assistant, an advocate, a bit of a mess sometimes, and I have had the privilege of serving as the president of Northern Iowa Student Government. Now, I am a graduate, just like all of you. As a first-year student, graduation felt like some far-off phenomenon that would take years to get to. Now, you could probably tell me I am still the red-eyed first-year student who just bawled in the bathroom of Gilchrist Hall because I found out I was going to get a late fee on my U-bill, and I was too afraid to ask what that meant. It was like $8, and it was resolved quite promptly, might I add. But with all of these experiences under my belt, there have certainly been some big changes. This university has given me so much, and I truly would not be the person I am today without the faculty, staff, and students at the University of Northern Iowa. UNI has given me the opportunity to pursue my passions, to make personalized connections, and gain a sense of who I wish to be in the world. Whoever you are today, I hope you take some time to step back and reflect on where you started. Be proud of your growth. You earned it. And then take some time to thank the people that helped you get there. For me, it's my parents, grandparents, friends, upper cabinet members, faculty members, and so many others. Thank you for loving, supporting, and educating me. Though I've had such a phenomenal support system here at UNI, I would be remiss to not mention the difficult year that we all have been through and the magnitude of what it means to be sitting here today. Considering all of the changes that life has thrown at you, class of 2021, I am so incredibly proud to be standing here with you all today. Your resilience, strength, intelligence, and passion has gotten you this far, and I assure you, you are not done yet. Whether your experiences resemble mine or differ completely, I hope you will leave here today knowing that you have gained a support system at UNI that will last far beyond when you leave the dome today. By being involved and engaged in our community, you have made valuable contributions and lifelong memories that will carry you through your next steps, whatever they may be. We are so grateful to have been on this journey with you and cannot wait to see where you go next. All of the late nights, cups of coffee, endless Zoom meetings, exams, and everything that has gone into your experience here has helped you to learn and grow into the person you are today. Use this knowledge and development to make a difference. The world needs your voice. It has been such a privilege to serve in all of these roles during my time here at UNI and to get to learn alongside all of you throughout this journey. Thank you for all you've done here at UNI, and congratulations on your achievements.
Thank you for those inspiring words, Ellie. At this time, please view the Jumbotron for special remarks from your faculty.
Congratulations to you all. This is a significant milestone, and I know you have worked so hard to reach this day. That hard work will pay off. You are prepared for the challenges that await on your next great adventure. Leave this campus with your Panther pride intact. It is that Panther pride that we have for you. And again, congratulations.
On behalf of the Division of Continuing Education and Special Programs, I would like to congratulate our students graduating with degrees in General Studies, Individual Studies, Health Sciences, and Bachelor of Liberal Studies. You have accomplished great things, and your future is bright. And to all of our 2021 graduates, congratulations on this outstanding achievement. We wish you a lifetime of learning and success.
Even under normal circumstances, this would be a cause for celebration and happiness. But that is even more true today. In the face of the unexpected and even the unthinkable, you have proven to yourselves and to everyone else that you are able to rise to the occasion and meet the demands of the present. One of the things I always tell my students is, do the job that's in front of you. That means, no matter what, see what you're faced with, roll up your sleeves, and do what you need to get it done. You have shown that you're able to do that, even when it's something you never thought you would have to deal with. So, as you get your degree today and think about what's ahead for you, I remind you that you are capable of much more than you thought you could be, and that you should always do the job that's in front of you.
You got here where you are after all your hard work, especially this last year that with all the unknowns, but you pushed it through. So I'm so proud of you. So now remember that graduation is not the end, but it's a fresh new beginning. Wherever you're heading to, remember to be curious, be courageous, and believe yourself that embrace all the challenges. Congratulations again, you did it. I'm so proud of you.
Congratulations, graduates. You made it. You have all endured a very turbulent educational journey. You've demonstrated grit, flexibility, tenacity, and grace to get to this point. Please know, as faculty, we are very excited to see the paths you pursue. The world awaits for the change you will bring. We need you now more than ever. Best of luck, have some fun, and keep in touch. Go Panthers!
Muchas felicidades. Has conseguido graduarte en una de las etapas más complicadas en la historia de UNI. Estamos especialmente orgullosos de ti por todo lo que has tenido que superar en el último año y medio. Aunque nos da mucha pena verte salir de UNI, sabemos que tienes un futuro brillante delante de ti. Ahí afuera hay un nuevo mundo que te está esperando. Felicidades otra vez y te deseo lo mejor para tu carrera futura. Hasta siempre.
None of us imagined 4 years ago the challenges and adversity we would face personally or as a learning community. Many of you may have even battled COVID-19 while trying to keep up with classes and work. And some of you may have had to cope with tremendous pain from the loss of loved ones in your families, as we have done in mine. In spite of everything you have experienced these past few years, today we celebrate your victory over all the adversity. There will certainly be highs and lows in the years to come, but I hope you look back at everything you have been through during your time at UNI and know with conviction that you can overcome anything life throws at you.
Today you embark on yet another chapter in your personal life story. A chapter that will be filled with peaks and with valleys. But you know what? Throughout the past year, the year of the pandemic, you have developed a resilience to not only face adversity, but to conquer it. You were able to bend and not break, and look where you are today, graduating from UNI. As a graduate of UNI, continue to love it, to promote it, and to bleed purple and gold. We are proud to present you as graduates of the University of Northern Iowa.
Graduates, I want to say thank you to you as well. Not only congratulations, but thank you. You've had an impact on this university. You have changed us. We make a real point of trying to build a sense of community, not just between our students, but between our students and our faculty and staff. We do that not just to help with your education, but to improve our university. Many of you have been involved in various student organizations. Some of you have served as TC and TK. Some of you have served in offices around campus, including the president's office. In all those interactions, you have gotten to know us better. You have felt comfortable challenging us and asking us important questions. You've asked faculty for help, but also asked them why things are the way they are. You've had an impact here and helped improve this university. For that, the faculty, the staff, I are very proud of you and thank you deeply for the impact that you've had on the University of Northern Iowa. I'd ask that all of our graduates please rise and let us recognize you one last time. Congratulations and thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. Graduates and guests, many of the faculty are watching online and participating in this ceremony through the live feed that we have. Please join me in thanking them for what they have done for you, their commitment to you as students, the commitment to this university, the time they've put in to your education, the time they've put into this university. Please join me in a round of applause to thank our faculty and staff of the University of Northern Iowa. At this time, I'm going to ask several groups of people to stand. And now everybody pay attention. If I ask your group to stand, I want you to remain standing until I get through my entire list. If you are a spouse of one of today's graduates, would you please rise? If you are the child of one of our graduates today, would you please rise? If you are the parents of one of our graduates, would you please rise? If you're the grandparents of one of our graduates, would you please rise? If you are the brother or sister of one of our graduates, would you please rise? If you are an aunt or an uncle of one of our graduates, would you please rise? If you are a cousin of one of our graduates, would you please rise? If you are a member of our faculty and staff, would you please rise? If you are a friend or an acquaintance or in some way, shape, or form know one of these graduates, would you please rise? Graduates, look around you. You know that you didn't arrive at this point on your own. But standing around you are the people, your loved ones, your friends, your colleagues, that have made this moment possible. It has been your hard work. It has been your grit, your determination, and this year in particular, your resiliency and your compassion and your grace for other people that has brought you here. But you have had a tremendous support system. Please take time today to thank these individuals. In this day, especially this past year of endless Zoom meetings and emails, take a little time to get out a note, write out a handwritten card to at least one of these individuals and say thank you. A handwritten note in this electronic age means more than you can imagine. So thank you to all of you that have supported these graduates. Graduates, give your support system a hand. Thank you to all of you for supporting our graduates. Graduates, please rise, join your family and friends, and please rise. In honor of this evening's graduates, we will sing the Northern Iowa Alma Mater, sung by UNI's Varsity Men's Glee Club. The words to the Alma Mater are found on the last page of your program.
Hear our voices now in song. Hail to thee, O state of plenty, thou hast raised it proud and strong. True in spirit, strong in knowledge, you and I, we sing our homage. Hail to thee, O Alma Mater, our tomorrow shall be thine. From thy hallowed halls of learning, rising from the fertile land, guide to fame thy sons and daughters in the pattern of thy hand. True in spirit, strong in knowledge, you and I, we sing our homage. Hail to thee, O Alma Mater, our tomorrow shall be
Please be seated. These are our final announcements. Esteemed guests, following the recessional of the President's Party, our graduates will be dismissed by row in order to exit safely out the door they entered. All guests should remain seated until the students have exited. After the graduates have recessed, all guests may exit safely out the west doors while remaining socially distanced. You may reunite and personally congratulate your graduate outside the Unidome. The Spring Commencement Exercises of 2021 for the University of Northern Iowa are now adjourned.